How's everyone doing? Today I have a trade package from MI Dollar Tree DVD on here. And if you haven't checked out their videos, definitely go do so. They do a lot of Dollar Tree pickups, hence the title of their channel name right there. And I actually came across them on Instagram. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and do so. It's the same name as this channel name, Absolute Sublime One. So check me out on there, and you can also check out MI Dollar Tree DVD on there as well. And they sent me the trade package. It came pretty quickly, and your trade package just went out, so it should probably be about a week. And it says Fragile on there. So these are all from the Dollar Tree. There's 5 total in here, and my 2 local Dollar Trees are terrible. They never get the new stuff. They barely have any Blu-rays. They usually just have stuff that they've had for like ages. Nothing really new. I see people all the time posting on here, and I get all excited, and I go to check out my Dollar Trees, and they have butkus, you know? So I saw that they do all kinds of trades. I decided to hit them up, and they saw that I had a couple of videos where I was purging some movies out of my collection for sale videos and stuff like that. So they picked a few out, and we worked a deal out. And I am excited for this. So let's go ahead and see what they sent me. They sent me an authentic Dollar Tree bag. So, super awesome right there. And there's a note. I'll go ahead and show you the note. It says, "Hi Jay, here are the DVDs you asked for. Enjoy the movies. We hope to continue to trade with you. Happy hunting. Be safe out there. We like your videos. We are enjoying the hunt. Take care, Larry and Melissa, MI Dollar Tree DVD." So thank you so much for that. And I've already got a few other Blu-rays picked out to do a trade with you in the future. So that's exciting. First up, I'll go ahead and show, I already got this at the Dollar Tree, I don't know, maybe a year ago, 99 Home. So, I said I was really just looking for the slipcover. I didn't realize it had a slipcover because it doesn't here in the US. This is a Canadian slipcover. If you look on the back, they have, the English, and then they have the French writing underneath that. The Dollar Tree, for whatever reason, is getting a lot of Canadian releases, and I'm okay with that because Canada has a lot more slipcovers than we do, it seems like. So that's exciting. I do have the US Blu-ray for 99 Homes. Again, like I said, I got it at the Dollar Tree last year, and I love this movie. Phenomenal, really blew me away. A lot of times there's a concept for a movie, and I'm just not sure how it'll work cinematically. And sometimes I'm pleasantly surprised, and this was definitely the case here. Very tense, palpable. He's evicted from his home, Andrew Garfield, and he gets the chance to essentially work for this guy, Rick Carver, who's kind of terrible, but he gets, he kicks people out of their homes essentially, and he basically gets the chance to get his home back. He's just a ruthless guy, and obviously kind of how it's going to play out. It's kind of formulaic, but it's really well done and intense, and the acting is amazing. I love the cast here. The supporting cast is really good too. Laura Dern, a few other recognizable people, but the 2 leads really shine here, Andrew Garfield and Michael Shannon. Really enjoyed the heck out of this movie and would highly recommend it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my US Blu-ray for it and put the slipcover on it. And they sent me an extra slipcover as well. So if anyone wants to do a trade for the Canadian Blu-ray, which is brand new, still sealed, let me know. It's, obviously can be played in US players. It just has on the back, it has English writing and then French writing underneath there. And then right here, it's 99 Homes, and then the Canadian title is Eviction, the French-Canadian part right there. So yeah, I really enjoy the heck out of this movie. Highly recommend it if you get a chance to pick it up at the Dollar Tree or really anywhere. It's worth whatever you can find it for. Amazing film that really blew me away. So very cool. And I've got an extra slipcover too. So yeah, I guess I will, put this one right here will be up for trade, and then I'll put the slipcover on this one on my US release. It's really interesting that so many Blu-rays over in Canada have slipcovers while we do not. Next up is Live by Night, which is directed by Ben Affleck, and it stars Ben Affleck. I really like him as a director and as an actor too. He went a long way from acting. I think he's great in action roles, really intense. And I really enjoyed him as Batman. I kind of wish he would reprise that role, but I'm looking forward to seeing what other people do in the roles. I remember when he was first announced, people were trashing him, and I thought he did an excellent job. I actually did a video supporting that. So Robert Pattinson, I think, is going to do an excellent job too. He's a very talented actor. People pigeonholed him for Twilight one role. Same thing with him. They pigeonholed him for his earlier career, and I think that's unfair and just stupid, honestly. But Robert Pattinson, check out some of his, newer movies. Rover is one that really blew me away, but he's done a ton of great work. But this one right here is this is during the time of Prohibition, and he's an outlaw, and he deals with gangsters and stuff like that. There's warring mobs, I believe, and just kind of going back and forth. He goes from Boston to Tampa, and he's looking for revenge and illegal rum runs. And Zoe Saldana is in here, who is absolutely stunning. So I'm definitely excited to check this one out. Christopher Cooper too, Sienna Miller, a bunch of recognizable people in here. Brendan Gleeson, Elle Fanning, a lot of people. Holy moly! So yeah, this one looks like it looks exciting. It looks intriguing. It looks intense. Great cast, and one I've been wanting to see for a while. So excited to check this one out. And a lot of Warner Brothers releases are now at the Dollar Tree too. A lot of like big blockbuster titles. Entourage the movie, a bunch of different ones. But I remember initially it was a lot of like off-brand, companies at the Dollar Tree for Blu-rays. But now there's a ton of, a lot of Fox titles, Warner Brothers. There's even been some like Shout Factory ones. So definitely looking forward to checking this one out. Let me know what your favorite Ben Affleck movie is. I think that's actually kind of a tough one to choose. I really love The Town. That might be my choice, but I think he's a very talented actor and director. Next up are the DVDs. Put this off to the side. And Frasier, the Christmas episode. Really excited for this. I love this show. For me, it's one of the best spin-off shows of all time from Cheers. Cheers is one of my all-time favorite shows, and this is also one of my all-time favorite shows in my top 10. Cheers is probably 4 for me, and this is probably 8. So definitely love the character. Love the whole cast here, and Christmas episodes. I'm excited to check this out. I'm actually wearing, this was not planned, a Christmas shirt right there, if you know what that's from. It's snow. There's a ton of snow on the ground. It's been snowing like crazy recently. It's obviously past Christmas, but hey, there's snow on the ground. We can still watch some Christmas stuff. I can wear a Christmas shirt. It's okay. But I heard that they were gonna, make more of this. It's kind of, Fuller House. They did that. They were doing all these, classic TV shows, bringing them back. And I heard they're gonna make more, Frasier episodes. Obviously, there's gonna be some people who, have passed on. The father right there, but they can maybe make it work. I have mixed feelings with a lot of that sometimes, but I don't know. I'll give it a chance if that happens. But I'm definitely looking forward to revisiting these ones, the Christmas episodes. I think that's cool that they have, like a bundle like that out there. And this is a CBS DVD release, Paramount release. So again, another one where like a big studio release like that. I definitely want to get the complete series for this. Absolutely love this show. Let me know what your all-time favorite TV show is. For me, it's The Wonder Years. I grew up on that. Every time I hear Joe Cocker, a little help from my friends, I get a little teary-eyed. I love that so much. And then the original Twilight Zone would be number 2. Number 3, maybe X-Files, and 4, Cheers. I really liked Seinfeld growing up. How I Met Your Mother is one of my all-time favorite shows too, so that would be on there. Although the last season was just terrible, and the finale was a slap in the face to fans. Star Trek: The Next Generation would be on my list too. Friends probably on there. Scrubs, definitely Frasier. So those are just a few of my top favorite TV shows of all time. Let me know your all-time favorite. If you've got a top 3, leaving those down below. Next up is Freshwater. This stars Zoe Bell, who is just awesome. She's a great actress. She did like stunts and stuff before, but she's great in action roles, kicks butt. She's awesome. And it's it looks like a killer crocodile movie. A bunch of kids go up to, a lake, 20-something-year-old kids, and they're in an island lake house, and, partying, and then giant alligators, attack, will anyone get off the island alive? Something more sinister seems to be at play. This is one that I haven't seen for, killer crocodile movies. So, gator, killer crocodile movies like that, I dig them. Although recently there was, I have like a whole, where is that? I have like a little prop thing over here. Not a prop thing, like a movie promo item. And I have so much stuff over here that I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Here it is right here. I got it. You're getting an extreme close-up. You see my billy goat chin right here. It's Crawl. I wasn't a big fan of Crawl. This is like one of the promo items. They sent me, I did like a whole video of like promo items they sent me for it. Like a big promo bag, but it's like kind of like one of the, not a stress ball, but like a stress toy, I guess, which I think looks pretty cool. But Crawl, I was disappointed in overall as a movie. I think Alexander Aja was involved with it, which I like him, but I thought some of the gore effects were good. The look to the gators I think were cool. But overall, like, you can only suspend disbelief so much. And I like the cast too. The lead actress, she was in Tiger House. She's been in a bunch of movies. She was in like the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I can't remember her name right now, but I really like her as an actress. And she was really good in the role. But again, you can only suspend disbelief so much. There's people outrunning gators with, broken legs, bones sticking out of their legs. It's just, I couldn't get over that. There was like so many ridiculous, stupid things happening. I was just like, come on. And usually I'm very forgiving for horror movies. It's my favorite genre by far. So a lot of the tropes and stuff I can get past, but that was one it was too ridiculous for me. But I don't know, just made me think of that. I knew I had that over there somewhere. And yeah, so that was one that disappointed me. But let me know where your favorite, crocodile gator attack movie is. Lake Placid gets a lot of love. There's an Australian one called Dark Water, and then Blackwater as well. Or no, Dark Age, sorry. And with John Jarrett in it from Wolf Creek. It was an older movie from like the 80s, I want to say. But then Blackwater was also one that I really enjoyed. Those two are super underrated, I think, and don't get enough attention. But yeah, this is, one that I've never seen before. DVD only release, I believe. I like these kind of movies, so hopefully it will be decent. I'm looking forward to checking that. I'm probably going to watch that one pretty soon. It's probably going to be the next movie I watch. I'm in the mood for some cheese-tastic fun like that. So it's what you're getting yourself into for movies like that. I want to see some cool gore effects. Some hot chicks right there, some kicking butt, and see what's behind the giant alligators. So there we go. Next up is Tom Green live. I love stand-up comedy. I've seen Tom Green live. In fact, I got to meet him, and he signed my DVD for Road Trip right there. He was actually selling t-shirts and signing the t-shirts, and I didn't want to buy those, but he was still willing to take pictures and sign stuff. But you just had to wait to the end of the line for after he sold all the shirts. He was really nice and took pictures with everybody, signed stuff for people if they wanted it. I don't know, I thought that was pretty cool of him to do. Not everybody does that. And Road Trip is one of my favorite comedy movies. Love the heck out of that one. So pretty excited to have met him and to get him to sign the DVD. And I got a picture with him too. It was a few years ago now, but Tom Green live, he's crazy as heck. And this also has the special feature on here, the history of the Tom Green Show, which was, on MTV back in the day. He started in Canada, local public access. He's wild, he's crazy. He talks about, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like the stand-up, like the same stand-up material that I saw, because they're talking about in the back, and it sounds very similar. He's talking about, his show. He talks about having testicular cancer, what it's like to hang out with Donald Trump. All kinds of different stuff like that. I remember him doing the same thing. He also, makes his crazy noises and faces and all that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing this, to see if it's like the same material that I saw with him. So I love stand-up comedy. Again, my local comedy club, Stress Factory Comedy Club, New Brunswick, New Jersey. Shout out to them. I've seen so many amazing acts. I've seen Chris Rock there twice, John Leguizamo, just a ton of well-known people there, Tom Green. And it's always a fun time. So I remember going there for the first time, like way back in the day. I saw Patrice O'Neal, who was absolutely hilarious. He was the very first stand-up comedian I saw live, and I was hooked. There was a time where I was going to the comedy club like 3 times a month, and that may not seem like a lot, but when you think you're going with a date and there's a 2-item minimum, you're looking, could be like $100 a pop each night that you go. So it adds up, and I don't know. I feel like if you're, especially right now, we could all use a good laugh. So stand-up comedy, I love it. I have a bunch of stand-up comedy DVDs, so I'm always looking for more. Again, I watched so many stand-up comedy specials recently on Netflix too, but I'm excited to check this out again, mostly to see if it's some of the same material that I saw him perform, which again makes me feel like connected to it as well. So Tom Green right there. Let me know who your favorite comedian of all time is. I'm a big fan of Greg Giraldo, who I saw at the comedy club there too a couple times. I wish I would have, like in the earlier days, I wasn't really thinking about getting autographs or pictures or stuff like that. I wish I got a chance to do that before he passed away. He actually passed away in New Brunswick, New Jersey. The last comedy show he ever did was at Stress Factory Comedy Club. May he rest in peace. He was extremely talented, Greg Giraldo. Definitely check out his stand-up comedy special or his DVD that he has out. He did some of the roast stuff that they did, the specials for that. But he was amazing, so hilarious. I believe he used to be a lawyer and he stopped doing that to do comedy. But I guess, a lot of comedians have, inner demons, addiction issues, stuff like that, sadly. So I think it's kind of like an outlet and escape to talk about their issues and their lives. And, unfortunately, it doesn't always work out positively. You look at even some of the greatest comedians, Richard Pryor. Unfortunate. But yeah, Richard Pryor, George Carlin would be up there for me. Classic Eddie Murphy, raw, delirious, stuff like that. But really excited for these. Thank you so much, Larry and Melissa. Definitely check out their channel, MI Dollar Tree DVD. I plan on checking at my local Dollar Trees again coming up soon. They usually don't have much, but I'm going to give them another chance and, check out what they have. Who knows, maybe it'll be a surprise, but I'm just really excited. Like, I never thought, like, of years ago that the Dollar Tree would have DVDs. I remember when Blockbuster went out, they had Blu-Rays rather. I didn't think they'd have Blu-Rays. But yeah, dollar Blu-Rays, Blockbuster blew my mind. And then, there was a period where it'd be like once a year, Dollar Tree would get Blu-Rays in, and then it was twice a year. And now it's like every month they're getting Blu-Rays in, new shipments. Not my Dollar Trees, but other Dollar Trees that I see people on here posting about, so that's exciting. And again, I'll have this Canadian Blu-ray for 99 homes up for trade with the slipcover, because I'm just going to put the slipcover on my US version. So really excited for these. I'm definitely going to be watching Freshwater tonight and possibly Live by Night as well. I'm gonna like watch all of these in the next couple of days. The Frasier Christmas episodes, Tom Green Live. Very souped on these. Thank you so much again. I really do appreciate the trade. Let me know when you get yours as well, the trade from me, and I hope you enjoy the movies too. And this is awesome. Let me know if you've got any good movies at your Dollar Tree, Blu-rays or DVD, what the best pickup was that you found from the Dollar Tree. Leave me those comments down below, and I hope everybody's doing well. Take care.